After completing the first-time setup wizard and logging into the software setup wizard will launch. Click Office to launch the Office setup. The Office setup will guide you through configuring your Office information and return defaults. The first tab is Registration. Most of this information was completed in the first-time setup wizard. If any information is incorrect, you can update it here. The second tab is E-filing. Entering your EFIN in the default EFIN field will ensure that your ERO information is imported to the 8879 in the return automatically. Checking the box for Auto-Generate PINs will generate the taxpayer and spouse PINs automatically on the 8879. Checking the box for Require Preparation Fee will make the Preparation Fee field required on all bank product returns. The third tab is Overrides. This tab is not used often, but it does contain the Auto Add State Return options for 1040 and business returns. The fourth tab is Defaults. We recommend checking the box for Auto Add File Options. This will add the File Options form to the return automatically. The File Options form is a great form to show your clients all of the options available for getting their refund and the fees associated with each. The fifth tab is General. If you're an existing customer, be sure that the prior year path is set correctly here to allow prior year data transfer. Select your default billing scheme in the Dropbox for 1040 and business returns. If the Dropbox is empty, you have not created a billing scheme. The sixth tab is Auths Audits. The tax return audits can assist you in satisfying the IRS regulatory requirements by creating verify errors when certain conditions are met in the return that may require additional information or verification. The seventh tab is Text Message Email. To use the text message and email features in the software, you must enter your Gmail email address and password here. If you have not already activated TextLink, you will need to do so by clicking the Activate TextLink email button below. Click OK to close the window. Next, click on ERO. If you have enrolled with the bank already or are a prior year client, you will see your EFIN in this window. Otherwise, enter your EFIN in the top box and click Add. Complete the fields in this window. Fields with an asterisk are required. Be sure you enter a 5-digit number in the PIN field. This will be the ERO PIN on the 8879. Click Save. Click Close. Next, click on Preparer. If you're a prior year client, you'll see your preparers listed in this window. You can double-click to verify or update information. Otherwise, create a preparer ID in the top box and click Add. Complete the fields in this window. Fields with an asterisk are required. Click Save. Click Close. Click Billing to access the billing setup. If you're an existing client, your billing scheme will load automatically on this screen. Otherwise, you can create one. We recommend checking the box for no prior year balance on invoice and no prior year preparation fee on invoice to avoid confusion for taxpayers. If you would like to set your charges manually on each return, check the box to disable invoicing. If you want to charge by the form, click the Form Billing tab and enter the per item charge for each form you want to charge for. You will use the same process if you want to charge by worksheet or line item. To create default discounts, click the Discounts tab. You can set the discount by percentage or by flat dollar amounts. To create custom charges, click the Custom Charges tab, enter the description and the amount. The Custom Settings tab is where you will find additional charges like audit protection. You can set audit protection to be on the return by default by clicking to Auto Add to bank product or non-bank product returns or both. To add on to the default fee, enter the amount on the add-on fee field. Click OK. If you have not set up a default billing scheme in the Office setup and would like to use the billing scheme you just created, click Yes. Click Printing to configure your printing options. Click Printer Settings. We recommend clicking Prompt for Tax Return PDF. Select the printer for tax return printing, check printing, and report printing. If you're using a signature pad, select the signature pad you're using here. Click 1040 Return Printing. On this tab, you can set what forms will be available for your prepare copy and the taxpayer copy by checking the boxes. You can determine what copies you want to include when printing the return, saving the return to archive, or when emailing a return to a taxpayer. Click Print Options. This tab will rarely be used without the direction from customer support. Click Bus Return Printing. This tab will give you the same options as the 1040 Return Printing tab, but will apply those choices only to business returns. Click OK. Click Checks. Click Check Inventory. In order to print checks, you must activate your check stock. Click Activate. Select the bank, enter the starting and ending check number of the pack of the check stock. If you're using Santa Barbara TPG, you must enter the check layout version printed on the check stock. Click OK, and then click Close. Click Logins to set up each preparer with a login to the software. Click Access Levels. Existing access levels can be edited in this screen. You can create new access levels by clicking Add Level. Enter the name of the new access level and click OK. To add access to a function or section of the software, select it in the Access to Select box and then click Add. To remove it, select it in the Access Included box and click Remove. Click OK to save the access level. Every preparer must have their own login to the software. Click Add to add a new login. Enter the login ID that will be used to log into the software. Enter the login name, email address, and cell phone number. Create a password. Passwords must be at least 8 characters and include a capital letter, lowercase letter, number, and special character. Re-enter the same password you created in the Confirm Password box. Select the access level for this login. Select the preparer shortcut ID. If they do not currently have a shortcut ID, you can enter a 3-digit number here, then press New to create one. Click OK. Click Close. Click Audit Control. The tax return audits can assist you in satisfying the IRS regulatory requirements by creating verify errors when certain conditions are met in the return that may require additional information or verification. Click OK. Click Defaults. We covered this tab earlier in the video during Office Setup. Click OK. Click Client Letter. This section allows you to edit the letters that will print, if selected, with the tax return. We recommend contacting support for assistance in editing these letters. Click the X to close. Once you've completed the setup wizard, we recommend clicking the Do Not Show at Startup checkbox, then click OK to close.